Let's go, boys. We might have just hit a little pocket. We'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. This is rough, boys. So, next day, I believe it's May 17th. Hiking up this ridge, trying to get back up to where I was yesterday. But my body is so fatigued and tired. So I took a break. I'm like 2.5 miles in, trying to get up this ridge to get back to where I was yesterday, because I know I'm gonna pull something out of there, where we were at the end of the day. So take a little break, get some calories in us or something. We're gonna keep moving up. All right, so we finally made it up here. Lots of rubs, chew marks on all these trees. Just lots of sign in general. But I also saw some fresh horse poop. And I know people have been up here, so I've lost a little bit of faith in finding something over here, but we'll see. You know, they can't find them all, but I guarantee this place has been gridded pretty well. But we're gonna keep trekking along and see if we can run into anything. Well, as you guys saw, I was going through a lot of sign, and I was about to head over to a different ridge, but I was like, you know, I saw there was more sign uphill, so I followed it uphill, which I thought was gonna be too high, but finally spotted my first antler. Looks like it's gonna be pretty old and buried, but yeah, just a little, might be probably chalk raghorn, yeah. Let's pull this thing out. Let's unbury this chalker. It's actually not really too chalky. It's more of a hard white. Little raghorn, little chewed up on the first. Yeah, chewed up on the main beam as well. But we at least didn't get skunked today. I was kind of thinking we might be. I'm still in a decent amount of fresh sign, so I'm really hoping I can pull the brown out of here, but got a little hard white. Not bad. Yeah. Always happy to find anything, so sweet. Well, let's follow this game trail, and got about this close. 2 steps away from this little old raghorn, which I don't even know how this is still here. I don't know how someone hasn't found this. So maybe I might be on a good trail here. That's pretty promising. Oh. Nice little 3. Decently chalky. Let's keep moving on this trail. Alright, I just stopped because there was some mule deer up here that I didn't see, and I spooked them on accident. But I was just heading this way. And if I didn't spook those, I don't think I would have saw this. But if you look right here, looks like we got a brown antler right there. Let's go check it out. Let's walk up on this thing. I've been getting my butt kicked today. I'm just so fatigued, which is definitely contributing to me not finding very much, but heck yeah. Pretty brown right there. Underneath that tree too, I guess that tree must have fallen on it. That's really interesting. Let's pick this thing up. I gotta take my pack off. Let's grab this. Pretty brown. My silent goal for today, that I was not going to speak out loud to not jinx myself, was 1 brown. I think we got 4 browns yesterday, or 5, but my goal for today was 1. I knew I was going to be more fatigued, but we got 1. Super thankful for that. It's a pretty brown. Still got some more time. I was finally getting into an area that looked good, so I'm not too surprised I found one. I think up here looks good too, but I'm not gonna hit that right now. I'm gonna keep making my line. But beautiful. Man, I was walking through here just looking around, and this is a first for me on this trip. But just walking through this trail, look over here. We got a dead elk bull down there. Man, too bad he's just a little guy. He didn't even get to grow up and live out his life. He's just a little rag. Man, there was some thrashing going on through here for sure. Yep. Just a little 4x4. Man. Didn't get to grow up. Still got both those ivories in there too. Look at that. Well, I'm going to strap this to the pack, so let me get this down. Something tore this guy up. Alright, so it's a 5x4. He was trying to be a 5x5. At a tiny little point that was starting to grow off of there. But, man, let's forget how big the skulls are on these animals. There's big old animals. Man, he's still brown, so. He's not brown. He died, I don't know, probably a few months ago, but he's still got good color. Man, little guy didn't even get to grow up. Shame to see, but that's just how nature works. Pretty cruel. Alright, got him on the pack. Not the most secured pack right now. And I got the brown shed I found stabbing me in the kneecap on the back, but we're gonna get back up to the elevation we were at, which is not too high from here, and then keep following this game trail. We got about an hour before we need to start heading back, so we're gonna see if we can run into anything else. It's a snowy one today. I took one day off. I'm back at it again. I think it's the 20th now, maybe. Can't really remember, but we're back at it. It's snowy, so it's gonna be rough when I get up there. But I just found one going up. I barely even started, which is really interesting because I've walked this so many times. I guess I just deviated from my path just a bit and found one. Just walking along, going up this ridge. Found my second muley on this little ridge, which I'm not even sure. I think this is probably a brown. It's decently bleached, but I mean, it's just on the south facing. I don't know if this is last year's or this year. Looks decently fresh though. It's a real interesting one, but anyways, we'll add to the pack and keep going. Sweet. Didn't get skunked and just started. What a horrible idea this was. I should have just turned around when I was driving out here and had all the snow coming down. My shoes and pants are soaked all the way through my socks. There's just snow everywhere. I mean, it's not deep, but I mean, it's just getting deeper the more up you go, and everything's just soaked. And it's freezing with some snow flurries coming on, so man, I better find something or this is gonna suck. It's gonna be dang near impossible to even spot anything. Oh man. So there's lots of good sign in here. It's just, it's gonna be impossible to see anything. It's gonna be a dang miracle if I even spot something. Wow. The sun's coming out some, which is causing some of the snow to melt off the trees and just drop. So that's good. It's a good start. We'll see how it continues. There's no way it melts off in time. It's already like 3 o'clock, but we're gonna keep moving and praying we're able to spot something. All right, finally found an elk shed. Didn't get skunked. It's a tiny raghorn, older, but for this being one of my top 5 dumbest hikes ever, I'm happy I found one, so it's not a total waste. It's funny because I just had a feeling to come over this direction. I wasn't going to. I was walking and you can barely even tell they're there, but just this little raghorn. Hopefully we'll run into a brown or something, but got a little 4-point ragger. Let's put it on the pack. Look at that. A little hard white, last year's drop. Oh man, at least it's not a chalk. I was getting worried I was gonna get skunked, I think for the first day on elk sheds. Looking in elk country. I think every other day I've come out, I've found something. And finally made it happen. Wouldn't be surprised if I don't find anything else, but I'm gonna keep moving while I still have some light. But I am thankful for finding this, that's for sure. I was coming up to this higher elevation I haven't hit yet, and I saw this rub that broke that off. And I look over here. I can't tell if this is a stick or a shed. If it's a shed, it's older. But I might just be getting fooled. Let's go find out together. It's probably a stick. I just thought I saw another tine. Oh man, it actually might be. Looks like it is. Another older rag again. There's something. Cool, I need to keep gritting this area. Yet another old raghorn. What in the world? Alright, so we got this little 4-point, but it's got these little, like, millipede things all over it. Haven't seen that before. I'm gonna go put these little guys back where I found them. Anyways, little 4-point, add to the pack. Alright boys, I could be getting tricked here, but last time I didn't get tricked. Let's see that, if it'll focus. You can see, it's not focusing super well, but looks like there could be tine sticking up right there, either that or a stick. We're about to go find out together. You know the drill, we're close enough. Oh, it really looks like a tine. Probably is gonna be like a spike based off of what I'm seeing. Or it could be a stick. I could just be getting totally. Oh. Alright, we got something. Another little raghorn, but I think this one might be brown. Let's take this pack off so we can stick them on there. Let's grab this other raghorn. Third one on the day. That appears to be brown. That is going to be this year's drop. Man. Find a lot of the smaller ones today. 3 of them. This is the only fresh one, but I'm not complaining too much. I got something. Another pretty little brown. I don't know where all the bigger guys are hanging out. But sweet. It's about time to head back. I got about an hour-ish left of light, so I've been kind of zigzagging my way down the mountain. And I'm glad to have found this. Just saw that one tine sticking up like you saw. I didn't know if that was going to be a stick or not, but luckily it was a shed. It was sweet. Adding on to the pack. Working our way down the mountain. Still got some good sign, but we got, like I said, about an hour left of light, so I'm gonna be moving my way back down and hoping to run into something by the time we hit the bottom. And look at that. We delivered with a massive bowl. Whoa. What in the heck? Chalky tiny spike. All right, boys. It's a new day. I think it's the 21st maybe. Brand new location. Kind of got a tip on it. A general area, so I'm gonna kind of check this out. But finally just getting up to where some of the signs start. I'm looking at a rub right now, and I'm gonna keep working my way kind of up this ridge and see if we can get into anything or not. Hope we can. It's always kind of fun exploring new country, so we'll see. Man, so we're getting into a little bit of sign. Hard to tell kind of what's from cattle and what's from elk or deer, but I'm not seeing too much actual elk poop or even deer poop. I'm seeing some, but not that much. I mean, you can see there's some bite marks in that tree up there. So I don't know. But we're gonna keep moving up and hoping we can get into something. And when I say cows, I meant moo cows. There's cattle out here. I've been seeing less actual moo cow poop as I've been going up, but still a sign that they've been up here, so it's looking a little more promising. I spooked 3 elk on accident, didn't even see them, but I think it was just 3 cows, but still. More elk sign, less moo cow sign, and we're now on the south facing slope, so We're gonna keep moving and hopefully get into something. Still seeing some bite marks on these aspens and stuff, but I'm feeling a little better. I started off not feeling great, but I have a little better feeling about this spot. All right, so got some more poop here. Got a decent amount more sign. It looks a lot better. Looks like we got a decent rub up here on this little tree. I'm feeling a little better. I'm hoping we can run into something soon just to get the first one, you know, checked off, but nice rub right there. I see some bones down here, it looks like. So check this out. Maybe some vertebrae or something. Yeah. Probably do an elk right there, but see some more bones down here. We're gonna keep moving. Here's an old bull that someone cut the antlers off of quite a while ago. I'm losing faith out here. I think I've gone maybe some approaching 5 miles. And I'm still finding sign. Like, you know, here's poop all through here, you know. Here's rubs on these trees. And up ahead, but I mean, I'm just not finding anything. Well, as you saw, I just spooked some more elk, but just so many rubs. I mean, there's just so much sign, as well as cattle sign, but I don't know. It's not looking good, boys. We're slowly making our way back to the car, but it's a ways away. Got a little rub right there. Looks like we got some probably bite marks up top, pretty high up on that tree, and then looking at all these aspens, you can see down below quite a few bite marks. So just gonna follow this for a bit. Well, boys, it's gonna be small and probably old, but we didn't get skunked on the day. Let's go. Finally found one. Oh my goodness. Let's check it out. Through all this nonsense, and I saw over here there's a nice little timber patch in between, and then there's kind of an opening south facing, so I was gonna go check that out. And then walking that direction, spotted some tines right there, baby. Unless I'm totally getting fooled, but there's no way. Just gonna be a tiny little ragger. No way. We got a little spike right here too. What in the world? A spike and then, yeah, a little raghorn. Looks like hard white unless it got flipped over. Sweet. I just picked up that spike. Little spike elk, and then we got this little, yeah, little hard white, getting close to being chalk, but hard white. That's funny. Spotted that, and that little spike was, I don't know, 10 yards away, but got something at least. Oh, let's go, boys. We might have just hit a little pocket. We'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But let me show you this. I kid you not, 1 minute ago, I was up in that timber stuff, or all those kind of opening deadfall. And I was coming down here, still going to that opening that's over through these trees, this little timber line. Saw a decent rub right here, was walking over here, and spotted some tines, baby. Looks like a brown too. Let's check this out. I'm hoping we found a little pocket of where these bulls were actually wintering. This is sweet. But yeah, get a little rub right there. And then we got a brown antler right here. Nice little 5-point. Not bad at all. Sweet. That was beautiful. Just a decent little 5. Pretty heavy for how small it is, but beautiful. Awesome. We're gonna be gridding this area some more. It sucks that I found this like 6 o'clock. I got probably a good 2 hours out of here. And it gets dark at about 8, so I still gotta get out of here soon, but man, super blessed to find something brown for sure. Something as decent as this, so that is sweet. I'm gonna keep gridding a little more while I have some daylight. We get after it. Oh man, super thankful for that one. Crap. It's a big old elk leg. This is probably honestly the biggest one I've seen like this. I might need to do a couple loops around here and see if I can find where this thing is. I was just getting a whiff of it. Who knows how far the thing got drug. But I think I just smelled that. I'll be able to find this body. Well, I found it. It was only like 20, 30 yards away from that leg. It's a pretty good sized cow. It's pretty fresh. But don't really need to show it on camera. But anyways, going back to where I found those couple sheds. And I'm gonna keep making that line down the mountain to my car. So let's get after it and see if we can stumble into anything else. And this is gonna be a moo cow. Big old jaw on him. Big old head. Yep. Beautiful day. We're working our way back to the car pretty straightforward now. Of course, keeping a lookout, but we'll see if we run into anything else. So how convenient is it that I found a trash bag way out there when I was hiking, and now I'm just gonna collect all this trash and throw it in the trash bag. Look at that. And not be a POS person and leave it out here.